Welcome back, everybody. Made a few changes to my tank over the last several weeks. Let's start with the plants. So I moved these grass, the valves from the back of the tank to the front to the side so they get a little bit more sunlight. And a couple weeks ago I bought some of these grass. I was hoping that they would spread relatively fast across the bottom of the tank, but they're actually growing very slow. I'm injecting CO2 into the tank, but they're not growing as fast as I hoped in the beginning. But I know that new strands of grass, it is growing, but just very slowly. I got this huge thing of Java moss on the side, just tied to a little ball that's kind of floating in the middle of the water. Provides a nice safe place for all the baby guppies. They are cannibals. I've seen the big mama guppies eating their own babies right after birth. So by having lots of plants around, it provides a little bit of protection for the babies. And also up here, got these new frog bit. They grow insanely fast. I think I started with 2 just about 4 days ago. Just a little tiny frog bit, Amazon frog bit. And now they're covering about a third of the tank. I got these new neon tetras, also a couple weeks back, 12 of them, and the ember tetras in the back. The neons, when I tossed them into the tank, they had developed ick about a couple days after I added them to the tank. So I had to go get some of that super cure ick medicine. A couple days later, all healthy, no deaths. I'm planning to get a couple more dwarf frogs, baby ones. I'm hoping that if they're happy enough that they'll start to breed, create some little eggs, some tadpoles. One thing I learned about rearranging all the plants is that if you disturb the tank too much, especially a small tank like this, a 20-gallon, you can really disturb all the bacteria in the sediment. And that's really what happened. Because a couple weeks back, I rearranged all the plants, uprooted everything, pulled everything out, trimmed down the excessive ones, but in the process, disturbed all the bacteria, which really fouled the water. So overnight, the oxygen content in the tank really dropped. I noticed that all the fish, they were swimming at the surface, gasping for air. And that was a big oh no moment. The water became a little bit cloudy. So I had to put in a bubbler, get the water really circulating. Thankfully, no fish died. That was really good. But I think for a little while they were oxygen deprived. Here's a chubby one. I think that's a female dwarf frog. And I think she's ready to mate. Just gotta find her a nice little male frog. A hubby frog. Plants are doing really well. CO2 is going. Got a little tiny canister going on the side. Oh, I almost forgot. I also got these little baby Cory cats. Can't really see them. I think they're hiding somewhere. Let's see if we can find them. Lots of snails getting it on. well, there's the quick update on how my tank is doing. Everything's growing really, really well. And yes, I'm probably gonna go grab a couple more dwarf frogs tomorrow or the day after. Right, see you all in the next video.